Hello Libras, welcome to your love reading for April 2022. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or DM and we can easily set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Or let's get to your reading right now. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please read your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Libras for the month of April 2022? Love energies, what do you see? What do they need to know? To reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine. I see that you provided 2 cards. Can you please provide a 3rd card for how they'll be moving out of April and into March in regards to love? Everything just cleanly popping out. I like that. Alrighty. Okay, so you have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright for energies prior to April. You have 4 of Swords in the upright for energies in April. And we have the World card as you move out of April into May. Other things to mention, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, and in that spread I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they are seeing or interested in somebody else. In my playlist are your 2022 Sun Moon predictions, as close to a personal reading as you can get without getting one. 2021s are still in there, see if they rang true for you. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything in support of my channel is always appreciated. So that was a little talk I had to give before I get into this. 10 of Pentacles indicates to me prior to April, the love energies are that you are in a very committed, very long-term relationship, or at least what you consider long-term. Somebody that you want to grow old with, somebody that you want to work on the relationship with until the end, someone you want to build with, build assets, build a family, build an inheritance, invest in property, like really, really putting some solid foundation, some solid roots down is what I'm getting in regards to this. In April, we have the 4 of Swords in the upright, and I almost feel as this is a little bit of downtime for you. I mean, maybe you're trying to think about how the relationship is going to propel forward, what you kind of want to do. I mean, the 4 of Pentacles is taking yourself out of something because everything is a little bit too much. I mean, some of you could actually be getting cold feet and saying to yourself, you know what, this is a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Let me take a little, time out. Let me take some time for myself, a little sabbatical, a little something like that, so I can kind of, re-energize, get in touch with myself. Some of you might actually be getting counseling, might be getting therapy, either singly or together, relationship therapy of some sort. But I feel like this is a little downtime to kind of realign energies and figure out how you're going to want to move forward. I do see with the World card here, as you move out of April into May, this ends up being the end of a chapter in some regard. So it could be that you just decided you've gotten everything you're going to get out of this particular relationship. It's gone as far as you would like it to go, and you might actually decide to kind of close it out and be ready for a new challenge in your life. Okay, so you could very well be ending this relationship, saying, it was a great relationship, it served me very well. I'm not feeling, for those of you that are ending this, I don't feel that it was anything malintended or anything. I think you just part ways amicably. It's kind of like the end of the road, and it's time to kind of get on with your lives separately. For others of you, what you might be doing, is actually embarking on a new chapter within your relationship. So, maybe, through the therapy or the thinking about it or what have you, you realize that, maybe the 2 of you are doing things over and over again, or things are in a rut, or, and you want things to be different. You want to move differently in the relationship. So you want to start a whole new level of understanding or connection in your relationship. So that's what I'm kind of getting with that. Let me pull clarifiers. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay. We have the 8 of Wands in the upright. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Justice card in the upright. So, I mean, I'm getting a sense here that previous to April, somebody wants to move things forward, want to kind of make things happen rather quickly too. There's like a sense of urgency. I don't know what it's in regards to, but something to change quickly, something to move forward quickly, make something happen in a forward movement. And I see the other person being resistant to this change, saying, hey, let's just not, I mean, I feel with the Eight of Swords in reverse, they you know, hold on. Well, Six of Swords. Sorry, I was saying the Eight of Swords. I was like, wait a minute. I feel like they don't want to do that. They feel as though things are great the way that they are. They don't want things to change. Why not keep it as it is? So already, you know, there's a duality of energies here. And again, I think it is the two of you have been together for a long time, or were together for a long time, and maybe it's like, yeah, we're in a little bit of a rut. I want to change things. Why don't we do this? Why don't we travel? Why don't we try new things in the bedroom or this and that? One person's all about it. The other person's being resistant. So with the Justice card in the upright, which is the card of Libra, your card, I think it's the two of you, or at least you, were like, okay, well, let's think about this a little bit more before we decide. Let's do what's feels right for the two of us. What would be a good balance for us? You know, having those kind of conversations. What would be fair? So, you know, one person's not getting everything they want, and the other person's not kind of being not being heard, okay, or their needs aren't being heard. So that maybe that is the reason to kind of have this time out. Sometimes the Four of Swords is going to your separate corners or having a period of separation apart from one another, so that you can kind of taking a break to figure out what the two of you want. So that could have very well happened too, the two of you taking a break and then getting some counseling to kind of see like what's going on. Okay, with the Death card in the upright. I'm feeling somebody has this sense of out with the old and with the new. I'm tired of the way that we have been doing things with the Death card. It's almost like I don't, you know, either you or the other person, or maybe both of you are like, I don't like how things were. I want things to end. I want to move on differently. I don't think how things were before was very healthy. Again, it might be the rut thing or what have you, wanting a change, wanting to break from those habits or patterns or whatever, end that part of the relationship or just end the relationship entirely. I see somebody being indecisive with the Two of Swords in the upright. If I were to vote, it would probably be you guys, saying, I don't know what to do here. Why don't I just sit here, feel things out, see if anything's going to come in that's going to tip a scale one way or the other, you know, but for right now, let me just sit tight, you know, take in all my other senses, you know, listen, taste, hear, feel, for anything that's going to provide more information and kind of point me in a direction forward. Star card in the upright is the card of Aquarius, is an indication to me that, again, somebody is like, hey, we've been through a lot, you know, really tough time or what have you, but I'm ready for a different type of relationship or ready for a new type of life, you know. The Star card is, you know, being that shining star that you're intended to be, you know, coming out of a period of that's very difficult and feeling renewed and feeling, you know, revitalized and realizing how strong you really are. But I feel it's like, you know, you're feeling like there's better things out there for you and you are ready to have those better things. I actually feel like that you feel like the other person's kind of weighing you down a little bit, is what I'm kind of getting. Why is the World card here? So it's either, you know, cut this person loose, or they need to be on board in terms of in terms of rediscovery or revamping or moving forward differently as a couple. Okay. Temperance card in reverse, which is the card of Sagittarius. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Seven of Pentacles in the upright, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is an indicator to me that, you know, again, you want to close this out because all you can see right now is the negativity. You can't even look and figure out, okay, how can we move forward so that we can rebalance things, realign things, have things be positive. Things just seem over the top right now. It just seems like it's too much. So, I think you're having a hard time kind of coming out of that. And the Seven of Pentacles in the upright is, do I want to continue kind of putting into this and investing into this? If I keep on putting more energy into this, what's going to come out of it? Is it actually going to be worth my while? Is it going to be worth the investment? Are we actually going to be successful? So I see you kind of, you know, pumping the brakes, putting things on pause, you know, kind of thinking about things in that regard. But the Ace of Swords in reverse says you really can't think of a plan forward in regards to how the energies are in the connection right now. So you really can't see how you guys are going to move forward. You don't necessarily, you're doubting how things are going to move forward. You can't see the plan. You don't have any clarity. Your judgment is a little bit like, you know, not as solid as it kind of should be. So I do feel as though you're actually going to end this chapter in one way or another, whether it's going to be within your relationship or if you're going to, you know, end the relationship in itself to kind of go on a path of discovery by yourself, singly. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM, of course. We can easily set that up. Click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they're seeing or interested in somebody else. In my playlist, 2022 Sun Moon predictions, as close as you can get to a personal reading without getting one. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Anything in support of my channel is always appreciated. Otherwise, Libras, I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.